Hey, if you're thinking about moving to the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you're not quite sure where you want to go, I'd like to invite you to check out Denton County. I'm going to tell you all about it. So, if you're a home buyer and you're working with an agent who's a realtor, it means you're working with a professional who has an ethical obligation to work for your best interest. As of August 17, 2024, buyer's agents have to get a written buyer's agreement. Once you've chosen the buyer's agent you want to work with, they can tell you all about these forms. So what is a written buyer's agreement? A written buyer's agreement is an agreement between you and that real estate professional outlining the services your real estate professional will provide you and what they will be paid for those services. And why am I being asked to sign that agreement? Well, that buyer's agreement became a nationwide requirement for real estate professionals in August. So that's one of the requirements as a realtor that we do. In the state of Texas, we've always had that. We've had not always, but we've had the buyer's agent agreements for a long time. And so that's nothing new for Texas. It maybe is new in some states, but Texas isn't one of them. And are these agreements negotiable? Yes. In the real estate transaction, everything is negotiable. And, to the services you want to receive, the length of the agreement, the compensation, what is negotiable, everything's negotiable. And what is set by law, but they do have to have a written agreement prior to them being able to show you a home. And that's just part of what they have to do now. They have to have a buyer's agreement. And so how do you benefit for that agreement? These agreements do lay out what services you should expect from your real estate professional to provide and what your real estate professional will be paid. These agreements make things clear and reduce any confusion on the onset of your relationship. So it'll help. It's just kind of like communicating. Lay it all out so there's no questions. And when do you need to sign that agreement? You will be asked to enter into that written agreement prior to touring a home, and that way that agent is working for you. If you go see that house, and let's say there's an open house and you go see that and that listing agent is in there, that listing agent is working for that seller. So make sure you have a good buyer's agent that will represent you. And does this mean I have to pay my real estate professional out of pocket? Well, not necessarily. While you're responsible for paying a real estate professional as outlined in that agreement, you can still request, negotiate, and receive compensation for the real estate agent from the seller or their agent. So that is negotiable, and the seller does sometimes pay compensation for the buyer's agent. So, does that agreement dictate a specific type of relationship I need to have with my real estate professional? No. You're allowed to enter into any kind of business relationship with your real estate professional that's allowed by the state law. And can I change or exit an agreement? Yes, you can. Hopefully everybody's communicating, right? And you just make sure everybody understands that agreement. And if something happens and you need to change, yes, that can be changed, and you can or exit the agreement. And that is something you would want to do in writing. All of these practices vary by state, but consult your real estate professional. We are just really good at helping people to buy a house. Carla and I are here for you, and we are going to help you find the very best house that's out there. So like this below follow, subscribe to this channel, and it won't always be serious stuff like that, but sometimes there'll be tours, there'll be fun things too. And I hope to see you in Denton County real soon.